Hello and welcome everyone to Cafe. I'm Crystal Candy.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. It is great to be back with you to share all of the fun and exciting events happening this week.
There is always something happening at the Central Florida Zoo, and even if there isn't something happening like an event, it's a really great place to visit, and it's such a cool Florida zoo around the swamp, the walkways, and we had a chance to check out what it's all about. Take a look. The Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens offers a unique way to not only experience Florida, but hundreds of different animals in their habitats here at the zoo. And we are here with the Director of Animal Operations. This is Chris Torge. And you have quite a few residents here at the zoo, right?
That's correct. We have over 350 individual animals here at the Central Florida Zoo, from our smallest little tarantula up to our giant giraffe.
You know, what I do love about walking through the boardwalk of the zoo is you might encounter, some incredible birds as you're walking that are in different exhibits. You have a great way of really folding in the animals to this wild Florida swamp experience here.
Yeah, so we have a unique experience with our botanical gardens and the fact that we are such an outside zoo with all of the lush environments that we have, that we can have the gardens and the exhibits all sort of melding together. So it is a great fun experience.
What are some of the big draws for the zoo? The ones that people come here and they have to see?
I think a lot of people come here for nostalgic reasons, because they came here as kids themselves and they fed, the goats in the barnyard, and they fed the giraffes before, and now they're bringing their kids to feed the giraffe. And also the rhinoceros is always a big hit too. We always want to make it unique for our guests, and then we always want to, up the standards of all of our animal care too, so that sometimes means making exhibits bigger and enhancing those exhibits.
And because this is built on a swamp, which I love because it feels so Florida, you even have a gator in one of the areas that kind of snuck its way in.
Yeah, we do have a gator in one of our retention ponds. He's a visitor, but we also have 2 American alligators that are part of our collection, along with 2 other crocodiles too.
You guys have a really great opportunity with everyone coming in to really educate and also open their eyes to the conservation that is so important for people in your field and at this zoo.
Yes, so that's a big part of why the zoo is here, to educate all of our guests. So last year we had over 55,000 people take part in our education programs, and that includes our daily classes, it includes zoo camps which happen throughout the year, and then our special events like night hikes and things like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are always doing something. If you guys check out their website, you will see there are family activities, there are seasonal activities, in addition to the zoo being open and offering just this beautiful opportunity to see all these kinds of animals.
Yes, we're always busy here. So our events that are coming up soon are Hippity Hop, so that's our Easter celebration. And also one of the favorites for the community is Brews at the Zoo.
Brews at the Zoo. Now, we were able to experience the Asian Lantern Festival. That's really become a huge event for you all.
That's correct, yeah. So that takes over the zoo for a couple of months, and this year we welcomed over 90,000 guests into our doors for that event.
So what makes the Central Florida Zoo so unique in your experience? You've been in this field quite a while. It's such a welcoming place for families to be able to walk across the boardwalk, to bring their snacks, to bring their strollers. I mean, this is just a fun day to experience the zoo.
Yeah, we are a family-friendly zoo, so when you first come in, you'll see the train, so you can have a train ride with your family. There's also the splash pad and our playground. And in terms of our exhibits, we like to have animals here that you're not going to find at all of our other zoos that you will find, an hour or 2 away. So we have our Jacoan peccaries, we have our Fusa, we have our blue duikers. So these are animals that you're not going to see at all of those other bigger zoos that are around the corner.
I was going to say, I need to get out my dictionary because I don't know what you just said, but that's what it's about, right?
Yes.
It's about becoming educated. It's about learning about all these different species of animals, and you have a lot of species here too, right?
Yes, we have many species of animals. We have a large, very big reptile collection, and that includes one of the largest venomous reptile collections here in the state of Florida.
Yikes, but that's a good way to experience it in a controlled environment here at the zoo. So you also have animal encounters in addition to all these events and just having this beautiful day at the zoo. You can get up close with some of these animals, right?
Correct. So for a small donation, you're welcome to feed our giraffe, and that happens from 10 to 3 every day. There's also certain days throughout the week where you can meet a rhinoceros. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, we do what we call Amazing Reptiles, where some of our reptile keepers will come out into a demonstration area and show you some of our reptiles, and some of which will be venomous.
Okay. Well, at the end of the day, why do you think it's so important for people to be able to come and learn and experience the zoo?
For us, it's all about conservation. So if you come here and you see something that inspires you, to recycle more or plant a butterfly garden or donate to a conservation fund, then we've done our job.
So just something to be able to inspire someone coming in to learn more, to do more, to be more involved in nature.
Correct, and you never know, because I was that little kid that was always excited to see the animals at the zoo, and now here I am.
Now you get to see them every day.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Chris Torch, the Director of Animal Operations here at the Central Florida Zoo. And as you can see, there is a lot more to learn, so please check out their website at centralfloridazoo.org.
Always something happening is an understatement. The animals are always happening.
They are, and one of my favorite things when my boys were little, obviously we had to do the zoo train because they were big into the trains, but the petting area where you can really get up close with the animals, that was also a highlight. So much going on at the zoo. It's really just always a great place to spend an afternoon.
Nice, nice.
Well, the 50th annual Mount Dora Arts Festival will be held February 1st and 2nd on the streets of its historic downtown. This highly regarded event attracts artists and visitors from across the country to celebrate everything about the arts. Immerse yourself in a world of creativity and craftsmanship as you explore a vast array of unique and inspiring artwork. From paintings and sculptures to jewelry and photography, there's something to captivate everyone's artistic taste. For more information, you can visit mountdoraart.com.
Whether you're a film buff, music lover, or simply seeking an unforgettable evening, the Orlando Philharmonic Orchestra will perform the score to Jurassic Park while the film is projected on the big screen on February 1st. Relive the magic of this cinematic masterpiece as the orchestra brings the iconic soundtrack to life at Steinmetz Hall. From thrilling chase scenes to heartwarming moments, this immersive experience will transport you back to a prehistoric world. You can find more information at drphillipscenter.org.
The Art and History Museums of Maitland presents Learning Illustration Techniques on February 1st from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Discover the secrets behind creating captivating illustrations that tell stories and convey emotions. Led by talented artists, this workshop will provide valuable insights into various illustration styles, techniques, and approaches. Unleash your creativity and learn how to bring your artistic visions to life. To learn more about this workshop, go to artandhistory.org.
Singer Michael Feinstein will be performing Because of You, his tribute concert to Tony Bennett on February 2nd at the Dr. Phillips Center. Join the renowned vocalist for an enchanting evening filled with timeless classics and heartfelt melodies. As a longtime friend and collaborator of Tony Bennett, Michael Feinstein's tribute is a personal and poignant homage to the legendary singer. Showtime is at 7:30, and to find out more details, go to drphillipscenter.org. So Justin Machoni is here. He's the interim executive director of the Central Florida Arts, Central Florida Community Arts.
Yeah, there you go.
And he is here to tell us about all the wonderful things that are coming up in 2025. So Justin, welcome first of all.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Let's talk about let's start with the kids first, and then we'll work our way up. How about that?
That's a great way to start, because one of the really fun things about living here in Central Florida, but specifically about what we do at Central Florida Community Arts, we go by CFC Arts, is that we have something for everyone, for all ages. We start as young as 4 years old in our youth theater program. It's one of the largest, most diverse, and most inclusive youth theater programs you're going to find anywhere in the country. This semester, just between now and the end of the school year, we're going to be producing 3 fully staged productions for kids, starting off in February, the production of Little Women, a brand new edition of Little Women, written by somebody on our staff, creating kind of a whole new full-length play version of the classic literature Little Women, putting about 35 or 40 of our more advanced actors on stage, giving them a chance to really dig into this and present a really compelling version of Little Women for an audience. And then we're going to follow that up with an all-ages show, starting again as young as 4 years old. We're doing Finding Nemo the musical. So if you love Disney, if you love Pixar, if you love just that classic story, Finding Nemo the musical, schools of kids. We're talking about probably over 100 students on stage presenting this really charming tale that is going to be great for the entire family. And then we're going to cap off the year with a Broadway musical, Anastasia the musical. Again, it's a sort of that classic princess storyline, but told through some really compelling music. And our students will be presenting the full Broadway version of Anastasia on stage by this May. And if you are interested, if you have kids in your life or grandkids in your life who are looking for an outlet, who have that creative itch and need a place to belong, we're open, we're ready for you. We're gonna start auditions kind of next weekend and roll out through the spring. And you can find out all the details on our website, cfcarts.com.
But it's not just something to do. I think that for kids, it's interesting how pretending and playing someone else teaches you about yourself.
It absolutely does. So one of the things that we love is that the performances at the end of our seasons are almost a bonus. The real work that we love doing is getting people in a room and helping them grow, helping them learn, helping them make friendships, helping them navigate life with each other in new ways. And theater teaches kids so much about conflict resolution, about acceptance, about belonging, about courage, about becoming a bigger version of themselves through these characters that they learn and they play. So we explore all of this, we teach them unique skills. We have a team of really talented professionals that come in every week to work with these students. And by the end of the semester, do they put on great shows? Absolutely. Everyone will love the end result, but the most important thing is the growth, the friendships, the confidence that comes from being a part of something like this.
And that can be said about all of the age groups, and because coming up next, there's like things for teens.
There are, yeah, so it applies to everybody, because just because we graduate from school or we move on in life or we start a family or have a career doesn't mean that we don't still need social connections, a place to belong, a place to serve or give back, or just to know that like we have something to look forward to every week, you know? So yeah, we have a theater troupe specifically designed for kids, teens, and young adults with Down syndrome, autism, or other exceptionalities. These are students and performers and adults who are often marginalized or told maybe the stage isn't for them or theater is not for them, and we think that's ridiculous. It's one of the few theater companies in our country that specifically creates opportunities specifically for Down syndrome performers. We write the scripts ourselves, we create custom video content, every costume is designed for each performer to fit their needs and their concerns. They rehearse throughout the semester, and then in April they'll get a chance to put on their very own show on stage in front of their friends and family and audience. This year, it's a custom created show all around the concept of video games, because students learn a lot about themselves and about courage and adventure through playing video games. So they're gonna get to kind of take on life-size roles of video game characters as they discover courage and bravery and camaraderie and friendship and community. And we're gonna put that all on stage in front of their friends and family. And it's a really remarkable program. And again, the show is great. The accomplishment at the end of the season is remarkable, but what's really special is that weekly growth, the friendships, the relationships, the bonds that develop because you've spent time together. And it doesn't stop there. We also have a theater troupe specifically for older adults, 55 and up. The people who maybe have retired, maybe they're empty nesters, the kids are finally out of the house, and they look around and go, well, what about me? I should have something. My kids got to have all the fun. When do I get to have some fun? So we have a theater troupe for older adults, and they're hysterical. There is nothing funnier than your 80-year-old grandmother doing improv on stage in front of an audience. And they're a delight. They write a lot of their own bits, their own scripts. They perform monologues, they do theater games, they present scenes. We've commissioned entire plays before. And this season, they're working specifically on comedy and improv. So they'll be doing a series of comedic monologues and smaller scenes, as well as some improv games. It keeps their brain sharp, keeps them active. There's a lot of social well-being and health benefits to it. And it allows the rest of us to realize that no matter how old you are, you still have something to offer, and you still have a chance to entertain a lot of people. It's a remarkable group. We call them the narrators, and if you're interested, you're not in that age group yet, but if you know somebody who is,
Oh, okay.
let's go with that.
Yeah, go with that
if you
one.
know somebody who is, they can get information on our website. People are welcome to join at any point, and it's just a chance to get together with fun people who are looking to build close ties, social connection. I think we've all learned this in the last few years, especially. But that social cohesion, that sense of belonging, that knowing that there are people who will look out for you or who will miss you if you're not there, has a really big impact on our mental health and our sense of purpose and
Physical
belonging.
health.
Physical health as well.
Yes.
So if you're looking for an outlet like that, come try theater, come try improv, have some fun, put on a show. We joke, most of these performers have been invited to their kids or their grandkids. They've gone to see their kids on stage, or they've had to go see the school play for their grandchildren. And now they get to invite their grandkids to come see them on stage. And there's just something magical about kids looking up at their grandparents and saying, look at them, they're still doing it. They're owning this room. They're
like
making everybody laugh.
A person outside of me.
Exactly.
Yes.
They have something to offer. So it's a really, really cool group. So there's lots of theater opportunities from 4-year-old kids through adults with Down syndrome, through older adults. We believe that every stage should be open to every person in our community. And we work really hard to do that.
And we only have a minute, but I want to talk a little bit about the choir as
Yes,
well. Because
please.
the big opportunities to sing, to stretch yourself, to learn, to memorize, to all those things that come with being in the choir are really important as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up, because outside of theater, we are actually home right here in Orlando, right here in Central Florida, to the largest choir in the entire country. We have 300 singers who get together for a couple hours on Monday nights. They learn incredible music. This season, we're doing what we call jukebox jam. So it's everything from the 50s through the late 90s, everything from doo-wop to Billy Joel and Elton John to Queen to a little bit of Don't Stop Believin', but sung with 300 of your friends on a stage. The benefits of social cohesion, of belonging, the benefits of learning music, developing a new skill, and as an adult, also knowing that you've got someplace to go. Every Monday night, you've got plans. You have friends who are looking out for you. You get dinner beforehand. You come have a great rehearsal, a great bonding experience, and at the end of the season, you get to put on a show literally for thousands of people. It's unlike anything else you can experience. If you're interested, again, cfcarts.com. That's where you can sign up to learn to sing. We also have a jazz program and the largest orchestra in the country as well. So there are so many places for the people of Central Florida to get involved. Not just to see art or hear music, but to participate.
Well, if you see a man in a fedora and some sunglasses, it's me.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll be right there with you.
Justin, thank you for being with us today.
It's my pleasure.
And if you want more information, as Justin said, go to cfcarts.com. Got it. We'll be right back.
Your heart will go on at this month's Ritz Flicks showing of the movie Titanic on February 2nd at the Ritz Theater in Sanford. Award-winning movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet light up the screen as Jack and Rose, the young lovers who find one another on the maiden voyage of the unsinkable RMS Titanic. But when the doomed luxury liner collides with an iceberg in the frigid North Atlantic, their passionate love affair becomes a thrilling race for survival. For tickets, showtimes, and more information, visit ritztheatersanford.com.
The Orange County Regional History Center presents its latest Lunch and Learn, A Recipe for Revenge, on February 7th at noon. The Reconstruction-era Barber-Mizell feud of 1870 was a pivotal moment in Central Florida's history. The conflict stemmed from land, cattle, and power disputes between the prominent Barber and Mizell families. The feud escalated into a deadly clash that shook the region and left a lasting impact. This event is free for members and you can participate online or in person. Visit thehistorycenter.org for more information.
The Maitland Stage Band will be performing at the new Blue Bamboo Center for the Arts on February 7th at 8 p.m. Enjoy an evening of live music featuring a variety of jazz and swing classics. Led by renowned trumpeter Rick Ingoglia, the 16-piece band delivers a mix of classic big band, jazz hits, and fresh modern arrangements. Also, Blue Bamboo has moved. Its new location is at 401 South Park Avenue inside the old Winter Park Library building. For more details, check out bluebambooartcenter.com. I have to say, when we were talking about the Titanic earlier, all I could think about was there was room on that door, Rose. There's a very big controversy about that.
Yes.
So the controversy is renewed as the showing is once again happening in a theater.
And you know, there are actors in Titanic. This is way off the subject, but sort of on the subject.
Come along.
Yeah, join
Come
us.
along for the journey.
Whatever happened to Billy Zane? There are so many actors that once they did that, they just disappeared.
Well, I think he went bald.
Yeah, he was bald in, was he bald in the movie?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, he went bald. Yeah, that's true.
That's what happens.
That happens.
And maybe he just decided to go into real estate.
Maybe, yeah.
Thanks for joining us on that journey. And thank you for joining us. That wraps up this week of events. If you have one you'd like to share with us for next month, send us an email at cafe@ocfl.net. I'm Crystal Candy.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. Remember to join us next week to see what is new and exciting in your community.
Hi, it's Carissa. Join me on Taste of the Town, where we explore beautiful restaurants here in Orlando, all while enjoying their tasty cuisine. Come with me to visit All Red so you too can enjoy your Taste of the Town. Come on, let's go. Hello and welcome to Taste of the Town. I'm Carissa Clark. I'm here at All Red in Icon Park, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to their general manager and my friend, Brian Huell. Hi, thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming.
I'm so excited because I love All Red. I think it's just so much fun, and the food's delicious. I know today you're going to share the Riviera salad recipe with everyone.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay, please get started because I love a great salad.
This is a relatively newcomer to our menu.
Okay.
We start with a mix of romaine and arugula, so that's the base of our salad.
Nice.
What makes this Riviera or Mediterranean is we have feta cheese, our house-made lemon vinaigrette, tomatoes, calamatas, and also cucumber.
Okay.
So this is a tossed salad, so we combine all of our ingredients together. These are pitted calamatas, so you don't have to worry about your teeth.
Okay, don't want to worry about the pits.
This one is popular as is. The way it comes right off the menu is vegetarian friendly. If you wanted to make it vegan, you just leave the feta out.
Okay.
And if you wanted to add a protein, we have steak, we have shrimp, we have chicken. A lot of
Oh,
people
yum.
make it a real more substantial meal that way.
Okay, yeah. I think I would enjoy that as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. And basically, it's a lot of the same. This is kind of a cousin to the Greek salad that a lot of people are familiar with a little bit of a different twist. So we've got all our ingredients there. We're actually going to have a little hummus built onto the side of our serving dish. Just
Ooh.
kind of gives it a little flair.
Oh, look at the flair. I love that. That's cool.
And then we get our lemon vin and all our nice salad ingredients here. It's a very bright, very crisp kind of salad. And then we're going to get them all mixed together here.
It smells delicious.
It's a great smell.
It smells really, really fresh and beautiful and inviting.
Lemony, olive oil.
Yes. Oh, I love this. This is so good.
And then my chefs were clever enough to design this one where we're building the salad into just one half of the bowl, so it gives it kind of an artsier flair.
Okay.
So
we're inspired. See, I think this is inspiring as well when you're hosting. If you're at home and you have a special occasion, And speaking of special occasions, you have a lot of events. A lot of people book here.
Absolutely.
This is the place to be. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so private events, we can do them any size. We have smaller groups that can have a little area of the restaurant by themselves.
Okay.
Or we can do a venue buyout or partner with some of our great other vendors here in Icon Park.
Okay.
The sky's the limit when it comes to food, entertainment, any kind of upgrades or enhancements to the party.
And speaking of entertainment, you have live music.
We do.
How often?
Every day.
Every day.
live. Yes.
Okay, does that run at a certain time?
Yeah, so weekdays it's going to be in the evenings for dinner,
Okay.
and then all day on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I love live music. I absolutely love live music. I don't know if you do too.
Oh, I sure do.
Does it make you happy?
Yes, and it's the heart blood of what we do here.
Oh, I love that. So basically, this is what I'm hearing. It's a fantastic time, live music. You can book events. You can have something as beautiful as a salad, or sky's the limit with the menu.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's really whatever it is that you want, and you can also partner here. Bring your friends and family. This is what it feels like. It feels very comfortable, and it's a beautiful space. And the salad looks really, really beautiful.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just bring yourself. We'll provide the fun.
Oh my gosh, Brian! See? He is fun. Don't you feel like he's fun? I feel like you're fun, Brian. That's really good. Okay, I have to have a taste of this. I love to be inspired by salad. I think that salad can get boring in life sometimes, and it's like, I don't know what to do. So this is a great idea. So this is the Riviera salad, okay? So, and I don't know I love a good olive as well. Oh, it's just it's a happy salad, bright and beautiful.
Great for the summertime too, with that heat out there. Something cold and refreshing. Good, right?
And the dressing.
Bright.
The dressing is so good.
Bright, acidic.
All of it.
It's good.
I feel like I want to tap dance. It's a really delightful, happy, beautiful, bright salad. Right.
That sums it up.
Right? Don't you think, Brian?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, so good. This is so good. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for
I
having me.
appreciate it.
Thanks for being here.
Please go to our website for more information while I'm still enjoying this salad. And I invite you to come into Ole Red for you to enjoy your taste of the town. Until then, I'm going to see you around town.